Hey, buddy, what's up? Yeah, but what do you need? You can come in here. I'll go in there. How about that? We'll trade places. Come on, buddy. Get your cover. And come on in here. You can have the TV today. Okay? Okay. I'll let you have it for today. My little boy has his own room with his own TV in it, but he insists on being in the living room in the big TV. So, Mama's got to move over and let him have it. I need to brush my teeth. We just woke up because we partied last night. Not really, but, it was a party for us. It's a party for us old folks. We went to the movies and we went out to eat, and we had such a good time. We don't do stuff like that a lot, because one, we're not rich and we need to save money. It cost us like $150 to go and do all that yesterday because we like to do it big. We like to eat good food. We like to drink. We like to not drink drinks of alcohol, but, get good drinks that are tasted. Like Nate got a virgin little pina colada. Like, we spend the money on the shit. You know what I mean? And we buy the candies, we buy the popcorns at the fucking movie theater, and that costs you like $50 just to get the fucking food at the movie theater, And so it's expensive when we do it. So next weekend we're gonna go, I think, to the Buffalo River and stay and camp or something. I hate camping, but my husband really wants to do it, so we're gonna do it for his sake. As new this, but I don't have a tooth on the bottom. I mean, I have a partial that I wear, but I'm really comfortable now without having it. I used to be really embarrassed to show people that I didn't have my bottom tooth. I've been missing it for probably since March? I think it came out in March. Yeah. And I never in a million years thought that would happen to me, but don't ask me how these people call right when I sign on to go live. It's crazy. Hey, girl. Hey, y'all. Yeah, it's her their sake, girl, because I don't want to do that. It's hot outside, y'all. And here in Arkansas, especially. Our air condition doesn't go off all day because of how hot it is. Hold on. Let me just do a quick brush so I can not taste caca in my mouth. Okay, there we go. And then let's rinse my face off. I love you guys too. Thanks for being so supportive of me. I appreciate it. So, I told my husband about the C&D I got. He's upset about that, y'all. He thinks that's fucked up. He's like, why do they think that kind of shit's okay to do? He was like, you haven't done anything to them. You haven't, done anything. All you've done is talk about their stupid bullshit they keep putting on the internet, And my husband is just dumbfounded that this girl thinks that this kind of stuff is okay to do. I do I want to share something with you guys because I do understand how Jessica feels. I know it feels shitty to have people talking about you. You know what I mean? I know I've been there. People used to do it to me all the time, only they would tell lies about me and say that I was a body broker. And that broke my heart because I would never do that. Okay? That would break my heart because I would never, ever, ever do something that like that. And there was these two women in particular. She commented on Wildflower Tea's video last night. So if you guys go to Wildflower Tea, her video, there's a woman in her comment section with a name on her account called Convict Counselor. Okay, that's the woman who used to make videos about me on the daily, calling me a body broker. Tanya, that's her. I seen her in the comment section last night, and she said, I can't believe you guys think Nicole's a good person. And I was just like, laughing my ass off. I'm like, this comes from the woman who is claiming to be a therapist when she wasn't a therapist. She was lying. She hadn't even gotten certified yet. And it was crazy. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, look at her coming out the woodworks. She must have heard her fucking name being called because she's getting an episode next on my podcast. So, anyway, coffee, good. Drink me a cup of coffee. Her ears must have been burning because, like I said, that lady right there, she didn't just like make videos to my videos. She made videos accusing me of doing illegal activities that I wasn't doing. You know what I mean? And that's defamation, all right? You can't defame somebody when you're just reacting to their online content that they put up. Like, I think that what really got Jessica upset is that I got that police report, and that police report is the facts of the case. It's all there in a police report, and so I think that's really what got her goat, because she didn't think anybody was going to get that police report and read it before she could put her second video out. And I don't think she ever planned on putting a second video out, if you want to know the truth. I think she was just going to put out that one video, let it ride for a month or two. But she had to do another video having Jason cover for her because we read the police report, you know. But anyway, ain't nobody saying nothing, girl, about you that you ain't put on the internet. So it's not like we're over here making up lies. We're just reacting to your fuckery. And like I was talking to my husband last night, I said, it would be like if me and you, Neil, were getting a divorce and some really fucked up shit happened. And I was sitting here posting online all about our fucked up divorce, and everybody started making reactionary videos to it. That's exactly what this is. This is a trickle down of her own behaviors, of people just reacting to her own chaos, you know. And while we were talking last night, I couldn't believe. I was like, I'm flabbergasted. I am fucking gasted, okay? Because I can't believe that she can't see how she set all of this whole bowl of rolling. I can't see how she can't do it. I can't see how she can't introspect enough, look within herself enough to realize that this is something that she kind of set in motion. She did by posting those videos about Mindy, you know? So anyway, this is my plan. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I haven't planned on talking about Jessica anymore, until she does something else, you know, and that's the plan. And that's been the plan the whole time. But each time I go to rest and not really say anything about her, Jason's posting in the middle of the night some stupid fucking fuckery, or she's sending cease and desist letters, or she's texting me, or he's texting me from a text now number on my phone, sending me Jen Cutting's arrest records. Like, they keep fueling the fire. And I'm just reacting to what they're doing because I'm not text messaging these people. I'm not sending people to their home. I'm not doing any of that. I'm publicly speaking on my platform. That's it. And then I sign off and I go about my damn business. You know? So she keeps feeding the fire. Exactly. I've just been fucking chilling. And every time something happens, I have to react. What do you expect me to do? I'm on my live stream yesterday and somebody comes knocking on my door. You got my phone? Oh, there it is. Somebody comes knocking on my door, and it's a freaking cease and desist letter. I mean, that was God doing for me what I couldn't do for myself, honey. Letting y'all see that in live time, okay? That's what I'm dealing with from these two people, just for having an opinion on their public fuckery, okay? That's what I'm dealing with, okay? I'm dealing with threats in real life because I have an opinion. Can you believe that? Like, that's crazy to me. It's crazy. And what's also crazy is how she doesn't think there's anything wrong with what she's doing. I want to show you this video that I wanted to show y'all yesterday.
Once again, this is
Okay.
Hey, Jim, do narcissists ever see their children as rivals?
No, that's not what I say. I manage this guy's his account. So
Jim, so what are 5 red flags of a covert narcissist? So, covert narcissists have all the same traits of narcissism: grandiosity, attention seeking, all that stuff that we're familiar with. But these are more introverted, internalized narcissists, like a humble self-importance. They're not beating their chest and saying that they're the greatest, but they're doing that in very passive-aggressive ways. Hypersensitive to criticism. They'll be defensive, but not necessarily combative, although they can do both. They often don't fit in because they feel bad about themselves, and they experience higher levels of anxiety and depression than overt narcissists. Self-deprecating, that's often a ploy or even ways of getting attention. They'll say things like, "Oh, I just look so terrible today," and they're waiting for you to go, "No, you don't. No, you don't." They have a lot of social anxiety, and they're very passive-aggressive. They're also very much into revenge. Jim, so what are 5 red flags of a covert narcissist? So, covert narcissists have all the same traits of narcissism, grandiosity,
I'm posting this video on my motherfucking channel because it is like, what? The self-deprecating. I'm so awkward. Sad face, look down. So I had to show you guys that because when I was uploading that video for him yesterday, which has already got over 100,000 views, I was literally shaking listening to him explain what a covert narcissist was. And I was like, holy, we have been watching a covert narcissist in real time. I am not diagnosing anybody. This is my speculation and my opinion. Y'all should already know this. Do I look like a motherfucking mental health professional? Do I claim to be a psychologist or psychiatrist? Do I claim to have my psychology degree? Bitch, hell no. I'm just a fucking layman. Go do your research, okay? Go do your fucking research. But Jim is a psychiatrist. He's like the real deal. He's out of Orange County. We work with like a lot of professionals that are in Orange County that are like lawyers and therapists and doctors and shit like that. We manage their accounts. So anyways, he's very, very sweet guy too. Sweet man. So anyway, let me put on my podcast because I know they're going to want to hear the tea too. Or there's really not much tea I'm not spilling any tea today. I'm just talking with you guys. So, what's up, accountability with Nicole? Happy Saturday morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. I hope you guys are enjoying time with your family or your day off if you're having one. And I am live on YouTube right now. I always do a live and then I turn the podcast on so that way you guys can hear what we're talking about. Eventually, I'm going to get a mic and I'm going to just do separate podcast episodes. So you people that are on my live stream are going to have to go subscribe to my motherfucking podcast. Okay? But I got to get the professional set up so that way it doesn't sound shitty for y'all. But anyway, so I was just talking about like I had planned on not really talking about Jessica anymore. I really don't have anything more to add to the story. You know, I feel like I want you guys to hear me when I say this, okay? I feel like my job here is done. I feel like I did a really good job of sharing with you guys what has been going on behind the scenes, the things that she has been trying to hide behind a veil of please feel sad for me. Please feel bad for me. I not taking any accountability in what is going on in her life. Okay. I want y'all to understand how important as a person in recovery, it is for us to take our side. Okay. To own our side of what problems we are having going on in our life. Okay. For instance, I'm going to give you an example from a problem in my life and you guys can think what you want, right? So you guys know I'm obsessed with opals. If you want to send me free opals in the mail, let me know. Anyway, opals, silver rings, silver jewelry, earrings, necklaces, anklets, bracelets, rings, anything you got that has an opal in it, I'll take it. So I was spending a lot of money on these fucking rings, you guys. Like probably like $500 for one piece of jewelry, okay? The most I spent is $1,400. Well, all of a sudden my husband started noticing that our budget was getting super tight. And I wasn't doing it behind his back. Like I'm doing it out of our own joint bank account, okay? Like he sees these transactions. And my husband had to tell me, like, Nicole, we're going to end up in debt if you don't stop, and I had to catch myself because for those of you guys that don't know, like I have a really like addictive personality. Okay. And I don't know if that's even a thing, but I get addicted to things. I get obsessed with things. Okay. Oh God, I might be crazy. Anyway, I get really, really focused on things. So for example, opal jewelry, for example, eating food, for example, this whole situation with Jessica Kent, it has been something that I felt so strongly about, so strongly. And my husband had to pull me aside and say, hey, like we want to go on vacation this year. We want to do this. We want to do that. Are you going to still buy all these opals and then we're not going to be able to do shit, And I had to come back and instead of getting angry at him for calling me out, right? I had to be like, wait a second, I'm fucking up. I'm going to fuck up my family situation because of opal jewelry. Holy shit, what's wrong with me? Like, come on, Nicole, get it together. And I had to like reel it in. And I can own that. I can admit that I made mistakes and that I was being very, very selfish and just getting things that I wanted for myself, And let me just preface this by saying my son never goes without, okay? My son, y'all, I have a problem with that too. Okay, I have a problem with buying my child anything he wants whenever he asks for it. So we're not even going to go into that motherfucking bullshit. Okay, we're going to talk about my shit right now. So me and my husband both have a hard time telling my son no, so he never goes without. So I just don't want anybody to think that. But I was doing that and doing this. So instead of getting mad at my husband and like, trying to find somebody else to blame for it, it was my fault. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it'll have to be a second though, okay? Because I'm on both phones. Okay, so anyway, like I had to take responsibility in my part in that, all right? So what I'm trying to say with the whole Jessica Kent situation is there's no her saying, you know what? I have to take my part in this whole situation with Reese. Maybe I have been vindictive. Maybe I have been angry and sent somebody over there at 1 a.m. when I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I was committing infidelity behind his back because I was mad because he did it to me. And if she did that, you know what? People would come online and they would rally around her. They would wrap her in a cloak of fucking we love yous, okay? And she would be back on her throne, okay? And what I can't understand is how she can't see that. I've never dealt with somebody who was so far in the depths of, I don't know if this is mental illness. I don't think it's just addiction. I think it's a combination of the two. I've never dealt with somebody this far into it that they couldn't even see their own part in things. And I've worked with a lot of drug addicts in active addiction. Okay. And even those addicts can admit where they fucked up and where they're doing something wrong and they feel remorse for it. They feel horribly bad about it. They want to make changes. They don't want to continue hurting their family. They don't want to continue hurting themselves. I've never dealt with something this serious before where somebody doesn't see it or care to see it and doubles down. And the only reason why I know that she's doubling down is because of what she sends on her messages on my page or what she posts on her page or what she sends to Mindy. And I'm just seeing it right there, So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was I wanted to tell y'all, like, I don't plan on making any more videos about Jessica because there's nothing else for me to say. But yesterday, while I'm sitting at my house peacefully drinking my coffee and going live with you guys, and a mailman comes to my door and is delivering me a cease and desist, like, that's my fucking right to share with you guys that this girl's trying to silence me for having an opinion. Okay? It's like, I'm allowed to have an opinion, girl. You can't shut me up for that. And the more I think about it, the more I think of how delusional it is that somebody could believe that they could do that. Like that they could just shut me up. But you know what? I have dealt with somebody who is like this, and they were sober. And that was Tanya, the lady who is convict to counselor here on YouTube, who used to call me a body broker every single day in her videos. And she sent me a cease and desist when she was making videos about me. And I was responding to defend myself. This is like a personality disorder. This is a sickness. Okay. And like I said, I'm not a mental health professional. These are my opinions. This is my speculation. You guys do what y'all want to do with it. But these two women both did the same thing to me, where I was just speaking. I was defending myself against Tanya Catrone. And I have just reacted to Jessica Kent's fuckery and defended myself after losing my YouTube channel. Okay. And they both tried to silence me with cease and desists, you know? And so I guess I'm just like, I'm not like that. I have true remorse for things that I do to hurt people. I don't want to hurt anybody. You know, I don't want to hurt Jessica. I just want an inkling of accountability out of her. It's just like I said, I cannot understand it. I cannot understand it. I can't grasp it, you know? So, of course, yesterday I made my cease and desist video, and that's all I have to say about that. And then if something else happens, I will talk about it. But Jessica and Jason, if you're listening to this video, y'all can't expect me to stop talking about shit when you're sending threats through Mindy to me and you don't think I'm getting them. You know she's telling me everything you're saying. Okay? As long as you're threatening me, I have every right to share that on my very public platform to God and everybody to protect myself. Okay? So why don't you shut the fuck up and stop trying to contact me through third parties? Because you know I ain't going to respond to you in a text message. You know that already. And you know I ain't going to answer your phone numbers. So a C&D is not legally binding, y'all. It does nothing. It's literally somebody paying their lawyer to say, please stop talking about me. Okay? Unless her and her lawyer want to fucking pay thousands and thousands and hundreds and thousands of dollars to take me to court. I mean, like I said, I'll crowdfund the money just to get all the information out there in the open, because she would have to prove that I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing and that what I was saying was lies. So all of her text messages would be subpoenaed. All of her videos would be subpoenaed. Mindy would be subpoenaed. I would be subpoenaed. Well, all these people would have to be in this fucking case. And then everything would come out in the open. All the real stuff would come out in the open. Okay? So if she wants to go like that, then like I said, y'all better be ready to fucking cash it, to give me some motherfucking cash, because I ain't got it. Okay? But I digress. Anyway, so I want to move on to Tanya Catrone making a cameo over on Wildflower Tea's comment section. So when I tell you guys, I didn't know this lady from Adam, okay? I joined TikTok in 2020, right? I think it was like 2021 when this happened, though. And this woman duetted my video or stitched my video about naloxone and Suboxone, and I had said that it was not available. But it was the bioavailability of naloxone was low. And so I needed to correct the video, right? Which I did. I had no problem. I messaged her. I said, thanks for pointing it out. I'm going to change what I said because you're right. I totally understand. And I went on about my day. And that woman messaged my boss. She sent my boss a message on Instagram trying to get me fired from my job, saying that I was a detriment to the recovery community, that I was dangerous, all this horrible stuff. And it was like, why? Why did you do that when I literally fixed the video and I apologized? And then she continued making video after video after video about me, calling me a body broker, going into my real life, sending cease and desist orders to my job, not to me, to my job. Okay? This woman When I tell you guys, she taunted me for 2.5 years. Her and another woman on Facebook. And the other woman was even worse. She made fun of my looks. She made fun of my teeth. She made fun of me being fat, everything. And they were so mean to me. I'm not talking about them reacting to my videos. I'm not talking to them about them having an opinion. I'm talking about them being mean. They were all in a group chat together. Tanya, Carol, and their cronies. Okay. And that's when Tanya came into the group chat and said, laughing out loud, ha ha ha, I called CPS on Nicole. I called CPS on Nicole because she wiped sweat from underneath her bosom. I was on a live and I didn't have a bra on and I was cleaning and I took a towel and I wiped from underneath my bosom, underneath my shirt. You couldn't even see. And she called CPS on me for that. Like I was fucking sexually abusing my child or something. And she was laughing all about it, her and Carol. Well, the 3 little cronies that were in the chat with them, they had a problem with that. And thank God they had a conscience, because they're the ones who screenshotted that fucking message and sent it to me. And when I tell you, like, I'm telling you guys, this woman never stopped. She was so fucking mean to me. And all I did was defend myself. That's it. That's all. It was crazy. And then people started sticking up for me on TikTok. The recovery bully came to my aid. Flawless came to my... Tons of people started making videos about her harassing me. Now, that's harassment. Okay? That's harassment. When all these people came to my aid and started giving it back to her, that's when she shut the fuck up and left me alone. And the rest has been history. But I haven't got to talk about how traumatizing it was for me. You know, it made me, in 2021 in November, I was suicidal. I cried every night when I would go to bed because I felt so, I couldn't even say anything to defend myself. People were just believing the psycho. You know, I would never, ever do body brokering, ever. I would never want to hurt somebody. I always try to help people in recovery. That's all I care about. That's why I do things the way I do, so I do them the right way. That's why if I work with a company, I only get paid salary, so that way I'm not being bribed or incentivized to go out and headhunt people. If people want to come to me and they need treatment and they want the treatment that I have to provide, I will give them that, provide that to them. But I don't go out and look for people to get them into rehab. I don't do any of that. And the reason why I don't do that is because I don't have to do that. I have a big enough following where enough people come to me and ask me for help on their own, you know? So anyway, on TikTok, it was so overwhelming because it's like these kids on TikTok, they won't do their research and they'll just jump on a bandwagon. They'll jump on a bandwagon and they'll just believe anything anyone says, you know? And so the same way that people have believed with Jessica Kent has been spitting out her fucking pie hole for fucking 5 years. Nobody does their own research anymore. People just believe it. You know, so I was getting people calling my job, trying to get me fired. I was getting death threats. Like, it was really overwhelming. And I'm not doing anything wrong. So I'm having to let my boss know, hey, these people are accusing me of being a body broker, you know? And my boss is like, you're not, though. Like, you don't even get people into rehab, you know? And I'm like, I know. Like, I don't know what else to do, you know? And so to see that Tanya is coming out of the woodwork trying to say, you guys think Nicole's a good person, it's laughable. Girl, bye. Okay, you were claiming to be a therapist when you weren't even a therapist, which is illegal as fuck. Okay? So it's like, what are you fucking talking about? Get a life and get the fuck up out of mine, okay? Go back to your boring ass fucking life and go talk about yourself, because you need to hold your damn self accountable. You know, I've never claimed to be something that I'm not. I'm a regular person in recovery. I'm a recovery coach. I'm a coach, a life coach. Anybody can be that. Okay, you don't have to have a certification to be a coach. You can be a coach. Any one of you guys that has an expertise, something that you're good at, you can coach in that field. And I really don't even do that much. Only if somebody really, really wants me to, I will help them like that. But I have so much going on outside of that I can't really afford to add people to a list that I need to coach and that are paying me money to do so, because it is a lot of work. And I don't want to provide a service that is half-assed to you. I want to provide you with a good service. So what do? I just really don't do that. What I do is we have fun on here. I help people if they reach out to me with resources, and we do my Patreon, and it's $2 and it's only ever going to be $2, and we have a good time, But it has been so hard, you guys, for me to sit here and have to put up with people trying to lie on me, And it all started happening whenever I became successful. Okay. And to me, success is having a job that I enjoy doing. I might not make $1 million doing it, but I love working for Dr. B. I love him so much. He's the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I love working for Austin. I love him so much. He's the greatest thing that ever happened to me. They both helped me when I never thought I would be able to work and help other people because I was on Suboxone. I thought that because I was on Suboxone that I would never be able to be working in the treatment industry or helping other people. Because that's what all these people would tell me. They would tell me that I'm not allowed to help people because I'm on subs, And when Austin and Dr. B hired me, and they gave me so much responsibility, it meant so much to me. And I take it so seriously. I take it so seriously. So when I started working with them, I started getting so much hate from people, and I didn't understand why. Because I wasn't working for a big corporation. I'm not working for a huge rehab, you guys. I work for a literal doctor that does mat treatment. Like Dr. B, he has a private practice, and I answer the phones for his private practice. On the weekends, if he has somebody who's trying to induct onto MAT, he will give them my phone number so I can help them with their withdrawal and be their cheerleader, like a peer support. But we call him if we have any problems or we need help with the induction. I'm not responsible for their induction. It's the PA and the doctor. I'm the cheerleader. I'm the addict who's been through it to help you through it so you don't go back to doing drugs. Because the PA and Dr. B, they're not drug addicts. So they don't have experience. They don't know what it feels like to want to go back to fentanyl when you're in the worst withdrawal that you've ever been in your whole entire life, So I get to be their like I said, withdrawal cheerleader, okay? And I give my phone number out on YouTube, on TikTok and YouTube to thousands of people and tell them, if you want to go through withdrawal and you need a cheerleader, text me. I'll be your withdrawal cheerleader, And so when I started working with Dr. B and answering the phones for his MAT clinic, and then I started working with Recovery Delivered and self-recovery, it was like people started harassing me about it online, like it was illegal for me to work. And I'm like, why, when I believe in these places? Why, when I trust these places with my own life? I didn't just start working there and have no idea what these places are about. I flew to California and have been flying back and forth to California for the last 4 years to work with my boss so I can see what he does in real life in action. So I know what they're doing is good work, I know Recovery Delivered. I know the owner and the CEO of the company. I know that they're doing good work, I know the self-recovery owner. I talk to him on the phone daily. I know that he is a board-certified psychiatrist. I know that he's doing good work. I took the courses myself, I would never sign up and work for a place that I didn't try myself. And so I have integrity. I have character. I would never want you to do something that I wouldn't be willing to do myself. And so when these people tried to start defaming me all over TikTok, it was so out of control to me. I couldn't believe it.
Are you gonna call? Can I call AJ?
Yeah, I'm about to end this podcast. Just give me.
Sleep right now?
Huh? No, baby, it's 11 o'clock. They're wide awake. Okay. So, anyways, that's a little bit about the situation that I was experiencing for like 2.5 years at the hands of Tanya Catrone and Carol Terwilliger. Carol is dead now. She passed away. Rest in peace, Carol, even though you tormented me for the better half of 3 years. But rest in peace. To my people on the podcast, I love you guys. My son wants to use the phone, and I happen to be recording on this phone. So let me go ahead and give him the phone. Y'all know Nate gets whatever he wants. Spoiled rotten. Love y'all. Hold on. Let me put the title on this, okay?
What's it gonna be?
It's gonna be called My Trauma.
That wasn't really trauma though, but it was like.
Right, I know, but you
didn't.
What? I'm on live too. I'm double dipping up in this piece.
Did you get paid?
No, I don't get paid on YouTube because Nate, because a mean girl got my channel deleted. Okay,
so you used to get paid?
I used to get paid. Yeah, thank God we didn't depend on that money for bills because we would be in the poorhouse right now. But we didn't because your mom is smart and she's always just kept social media as extra. Okay, get your little blue-haired self out of my. You know how to get on there? The Text Now app.
Yeah, which
is down at the bottom.
I thought you.
It's purple. It says Text Now. There you go. Okay. Nate has his own phone, so he's been calling his friend every day. Hey, I put a picture of us on my YouTube, and they all thought your hair was so cool. I did it myself. I did his hair myself. So, anyway, you should see my little boy. He's always like, when are you going to get your play button, Mom? I was 75K away from 100K play button, but that's all gone now. That's all in the dirt now. Oh well. I'll rebuild. I will rebuild. Oh. But I wanted to just share with you guys a little bit about my experience with going through a traumatic experience where I was actually being like, people were actually harassing me and saying things that weren't true about me. Like I said, I don't think Jessica is a bad person per se. I think she is a sick person who needs a lot of help. Okay? And I'm hoping that she's able to get help because I don't know if she can't see that she needs it, that she'll ever get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's really, really hard to call this one. Hey, Shug, love you. So anyway, I love you guys. I just wanted to come on here and just kind of share that with you guys. And even after all the shit Tanya Catrone did to me, you guys, like, I forgive her. I wish her the best. I hope she realizes how much she hurt me and how much it affected my life. Because it really did, because she would never let up. She never let up on me, and like, this is me saying, okay, I'm going to let up on you, Jessica. And I hope and pray that you do the right thing. But if you fucking send somebody else to my house, I'm going to make a video about it because people need to know what you're doing to me. Okay, I'm not sending people to your home. I'm not fucking calling the law on you. I'm not sending CPS to you. I'm not doing any of those things. And I'm telling my audience, do not do that. Do not do that. And so it's crazy to me that she thinks it's okay to text my cell phone number, send cease and desist letters to me, send third-party threats to me, and I'm not supposed to defend myself. I'm not supposed to say anything. And this is all because I had an opinion on videos you put out. You blasted Mindy all over the internet. You blasted Reese all over the internet. And I had an opinion on it. You are a 1 million follower YouTube channel, you 1 million follower TikTok account, almost 1 million followers on Facebook. That's 3 million people, dude. And you're worried about my less than 2,000 subscriber account over here? What the hell is going on? Like, I can't believe it. I'm dumbfounded. I'm dumbfounded. Hey, Brian, love you. I cannot believe how much she's worried about what I have to say. But what that tells me is that I know the truth. I know the truth, and people trust and believe me because I'm honest to a fault. Okay? I'm too honest. Some things I should keep private, but I don't because I'm a fucking dumbass, okay? Because I just want to help people. And I know by sharing my fucking traumas and shit, it can help somebody else with theirs. Because I know how much it has helped me. Oh, God, I am so emotional today. I know how much it has helped me to share my experiences online. And I know how much it has helped me to see other women share their experiences online. And so I love helping people. It is literally my drug today. Okay, I would rather help somebody than get high any day. It's the best feeling in the whole wide world, and that's what helps me stay sober. That's how I truly help people daily. People message me daily on Instagram, TikTok, my cell phone, because I give it out like a psychopath online. You know, like I get texts every day, you guys, and I try to do my best to help you guys no matter what, you know, and so I don't take no time off. This is all around the clock. This is when I'm on vacation. This is when I'm with my son at his recital or some shit. I'm answering text messages and cell phone numbers from people I don't know, you know, because it helps me stay sober. And so if that's part of what I have to do to stay sober, I will sacrifice because I don't want to relapse and I don't want to die. And my recovery is really fucking important to me. So, anyways, I digress. I'm out of here, y'all. Me and Nate are going to go swimming. Holla at you later on, okay? Maybe I'll get a suntan because my ass is looking white as hell. Bye.